Hi everyone and welcome to the Beastmaster Studio. So in this video I'm going to discuss about why I think that ServiceNow's PDF API is better than the PDF generated via a custom JavaScript code. So let's get started. I've already written the script in the backend and we will trigger that script via a UI action which you can see on this incident page known as preview PDF. So I've added a couple of fields to that backend script. Not all of the fields that you can see on the incident form right now will be visible on that PDF because it's just for the demo purpose. So if I click on this preview PDF, it opens up a page and you can see some of the information that is present on that incident record is available here, like the short description and few other common fields like priority, service. And then I've added two of the related lists, one for child incidents and second one for the SLA, where we can see the related child incidents and the task SLA information. So if you notice that there are two buttons on the top. First one generates a PDF using the ServiceNow's PDF API, and the second one is about the custom JavaScript code, which basically utilizes the print functionality of the browser. So let's take a look how this whole thing works. So if I click on this generate PDF now, it in the backend it generates a PDF. Though it would have been nice if I would have shown a message over here saying that a PDF is generated, but that's fine for now. If I click on this attachment icon, I can see that there is a PDF attached on this incident record, and if I click on it and let's say open this file, so it looks something like this, which is somewhat neat and clean. So in the center there's, let's say, the company logo, then I'm showing the date when this PDF was generated and the incident number towards the right, then all the incident field details along with the related lists. Since it could not adjust the third row, it moved it to the next page, and I am writing a custom message saying that this is a system generated copy, hence no signature is required, just like that. Just for an example, I've written this, and I'm also adding some page numbers like 1, 2. Now let's try the second button, which is print this page. And as I said, it tries to utilize the print functionality of the browser. So here I've already selected save as PDF, and if I click on save, so let's give some random name. If I save it, so it opens up in this format, which is not so neat and clean as compared to what was generated via the PDF API. So the first basic difference is the ServiceNow's PDF API accepts rich HTML and CSS tags on the runtime. You can see that I have added a border over here, but that border is not available on this PDF, which is generated via the custom JavaScript code. And also there are certain junk values like about colon blank and the date and the exact time when I've generated this PDF. And if you go towards the bottom, I did not add this page number or this text towards the left, and there's something called NetMagic. All I know is NetMagic is a software which I am not using right now, but for some reason it is coming here in this format. But if you go to the ServiceNow generated PDF, like using the PDF API, you won't find those junk values on this page. Only values you will find is this is the one which I have added, and this is again the second page number which again I have added. So this looks a bit neat and clean as compared to this particular PDF. Another possible difference could be that while I'm using this custom JavaScript code to generate this kind of a PDF, I need to make sure of certain browsers, like whether it's in old Internet Explorer versions, because sometimes the script doesn't work on the very old browsers. But when it comes to the ServiceNow's PDF API, I don't have to give a condition which browser I'm using right now. Right now I'm using Edge, but I've tried this on Internet Explorer I've tried this on Firefox and Chrome as well. It works perfectly fine everywhere without giving a condition of which browser I'm using. But when we use a custom JavaScript code to generate this, we do need to make sure how we are calling it via different conditions. Fourth basic difference is about passing runtime values. So if I go back to my previous screen, so on the screen, if you notice, there is no border. And if you go to this PDF which is generated using the PDF API, there is a border present on both the pages, and the same border is also not present on the PDF generated via the print option. So it accepts the ServiceNow's PDF API accepts runtime uh, values when you trigger that API, which is not accepted by this particular option of generating it via a custom JavaScript code. So that was the fourth difference. And the next point would be about, I'm wondering if I've just explained my fourth point as a replication of the first point. Never mind, I'm just going through the differences between the two PDFs. And this is the latest version of Edge where I've generated this PDF. And if I talk about a few versions back, maybe the old versions of Chrome and all, if you try to generate a PDF via the custom JavaScript code, that is also the print option, this table would not appear in this format. If there are extra rows which are added on the next page, it would appear somewhat like broken from the bottom, and then on the next page also it would appear something like broken from the top, indicating that it is a subset of the table on the previous page. So that is one upgrade based on the browser. Otherwise, that was also an issue in the past. The only part where I think the print PDF option has an upper hand over the ServiceNow PDF API is if you try to add a image not as an attachment. Like for example, if I talk about this logo which I've added it as an attachment, and I'm trying to reference that link via the sys of the attachment. But if I try to add an image in the images module, like this image module that we have in ServiceNow in the system UI, and if I, let's say, go to any of the image and I simply try to add this link for the image to be shown up in the PDF, so the image will show up in this page. The image will also show up in the generated PDF which is generated via the custom JavaScript code, but it will not show up in the PDF generated by ServiceNow PDF API. So I've seen instances where it was not getting attached to the PDF generated via the PDF API, but it was getting attached to the custom JavaScript PDF. But overall, if I see, I think the PDF API is the best solution for generating the PDFs. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching.